Hello everyone. Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of the ShadowCast, folks. I am, of course, the Black Shadow, and yeah, it's actually the first thing I've recorded this, actually, in about a couple of weeks, of course. Everything you've seen recently from both Grandia and The Getaway have all been pre-recorded. Good thing as well, actually, the past couple of weeks have been pretty hectic, to say the least, but I won't go into that. Anyways, folks, so I hope you guys have been watching it, enjoying it. I mean, obviously, with the Getaway, we are actually at the halfway stage. Not that everyone here would know that. And my sources have indicated to me that I'm pretty close towards the end of Grandia as well. Actually, it looks like both LPs could well be finishing about the same time, which is kind of interesting, but hey. As for tonight's business, what I'm actually going to do is, there's a fair few things I kind of need to address. I've been kind of wanting to, but obviously I haven't really been able to do it like in the middle of videos because I've recorded everything. So I've sort of figured I'll just do it all in one big lump sum, i.e. this. So the first thing, of course, is, some of you may realise, at the moment, I haven't actually got many LPs that I've sort of slated to do at the moment. I mean, obviously we've got like Resident Evil Code Veronica X, Silent Hill 2, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. But they're the only LPs I've sort of slated to do at the moment. Well, I suppose the question might come up as to, what exactly am I planning on doing? I'm trying to keep you guys in the loop. I've kind of kept it open deliberately because I'm not 100% sure myself. The thing is with those three LPs that I'm not going to do CVX and Silent Hill 2 at the same time because like the same genre, and I don't plan on doing San Andreas till slightly later on in the year because we've only just done Vice City and of course we're still doing The Getaway as it stands, so that's not coming till maybe not for another couple of months or so. I have to play that one slightly by ear. So then what exactly am I planning on doing, folks? Well, I know a few people have been suggesting me a few LPs, which I believe I have been getting hold of. I've been just trying to weigh everything up at the moment, which has been proving intriguing. I mean, I know one LP that's a few more than one person has said is to look at the Metal Gear Solid series, actually, which is a series I really do want to get cracking on with at some point. I just haven't got round to it yet. I'm going to look at playing around with getting that with the emulator. If not, I do know someone who is willing to actually lend me, because he's actually got a physical copy of the game, so I will thank him for that. Whether I need it or not, I'll thank him for the offer indeed. There's a couple other games as well that have been suggested to me. I mean, I might look at doing some of the... I've always still want to head back to like some of the old sort of NES stuff. There's some games on that I still want to do. It's all a bit up in the open at the moment. I mean, obviously just come back with the RPG as well. There is one game actually that I am looking at doing, which a couple people are aware of the fact that I'm planning to do it, because there is well, look this way, folks. I've been watching an LP recently of one Psycho Ed, who you may have noticed hanging around the comments every now and again. Hi Ed. He has been doing an LP actually. He's been doing LPs for a while. And there's one LP in particular that he's been doing at the moment, and it's an old game which I remember playing, getting a little bit frustrated of, I suppose. And yeah, folks, I said to him, well, I'm enjoying doing. He's actually just about come to the end of it actually, and I said, well, I kind of fancy doing the LP of that myself, sort of like a return LP. What the LP is, well, you guys know I love doing those little teaser trailers. There will be one at the end of this video, folks, but don't go skipping ahead now because that's cheating. Can't do that now. We're better than that, surely. Goodness me. So I'm gonna look. That's gonna be like I'm gonna be doing that first of all, alongside with it'll probably be CVX. I'm gonna do first. Because it'll be a shorter LP than Silent Hill 2, basically, and Silent Hill 2 I still need to get is a game that I'd have to get prepped, and I have not managed to do that because it's been that chaotic recently. That's just how it is, unfortunately. So that's just playing things as we go along. But as even so, that's one LP I'm going to be doing. There's a couple of bits and pieces that I'm looking to do still, but it's all a bit up in the air. And of course, like I say, if you guys are always making suggestions, you know, I'm always willing to consider. Like I say, Metal Gear Solid is certainly a game I'd love to look at doing, and that'd be interesting to do actually, alongside like you know, pretty soon. I just have to warn in advance though, any of you that are viewing this in Germany, please do not expect to see any of that LP, because almost anyone that's ever done an LP of that game will find that basically half those videos at least get blocked in. Oh goodness me, get blocked in Germany. Not quite sure why. I have a funny feeling it's to do with copyrighted music, but I'll have to play that one as I go along. You know, we'll see how we manage. There is also one other LP that I've been considering doing, folks. That I would like to do. It's an LP that was suggested a little while back that I do, and I thought, no, I'll leave it till later, folks. And it kind of runs in time with the fact that we are, those of you have been keeping track of things, the channel is not coming far away from reaching 500 subscribers, folks. It surprised me a little bit. Ever since the YouTube have changed the system, you know, with Google Plus, I don't get emails of when someone new subscribes anymore, which really annoys me. It's hard for me to keep track now. But I think we're just about. I think last check was like 478, something like that. And there was, you know, and of course, thank you everyone for those of you who are subscribing and watching along. Believe me, I do appreciate it. Don't worry about that. There is one LP that I effectively did a little while ago. And there was a variant of it that I could have done, and I thought, no, I won't do it. I'll keep it back for a rainy day as a special LP, folks. I think 500 subscribers is as good a reason to do it as ever, folks. I'm going to have to get in contact with King Schreikel to get hold of his GameCube once again. But for those of you who remember when we tackled Resident Evil Remake, of course, very first ever blind LP that we did. Obviously, we went through the game with both Chris and Jill, but I may have not done a certain mode involving a certain STARS member who's strapped packed full of C4 and hunting you down like throughout the frickin' mansion like he's the Nemesis or something. And yes, folks, some of you may remember that mode. I am looking to do that. That will be a 500 sub special. Which I'm looking forward to do. It'll be a very interesting variant on the whole survival horror. It's sort of less horror and more survival and more running the fuck away from a madman. And it should prove interesting. I mean, unfortunately, due to circumstances which pain King Schreikel, unfortunately his all the data he had on with his GameCube has gone. But I don't, you know, I mean, you know, I do console with that. I've had problems with that, you know. I'm sure we've all had it in the past, folks, with memory cards corrupting and bits getting lost, that kind of thing. You know, it all kind of sucks, folks. So I do console him for that one. You know, it does suck, but I mean, I would have to probably go through that game again anyway, just to remember what the hell it was I was doing. You know, so it's I suppose in that sense of things, it's not all that bad. But I'll have to be getting in contact with Mr. King Schreikel once again to get hold of that. So you know, I'll have to do that like probably tomorrow or today or whenever he watches this. Maybe he'll let me know. Who knows? Whichever one of the above happens first. So hey. Yeah. So that's that. Trying to think if there's anything else now actually. LP's plan to do, not too sure, always taking suggestions. 500 sub special LP. I'm just thinking to myself, I think that's about it really. Oh yeah, the game of course as well, that I've got the trailer coming up at the end of this video as well. I'm trying to think if there's much else, folks. I really can't think of much, unfortunately. Which is probably a good thing. I mean, it's been mayhem on this end, you know, personally speaking. I mean, followers of the channel for a while will know, obviously, that I've been living in sort of a flat provided by a housing association, and for some of you, well, not many of you will know, but I mean, like earlier on Twitter today, I like posted a picture. I actually have a proper bed now, which is nice. I can live like go to sleep like a normal human being. Because I've been living on a sofa bed for like 2 years, which just kind of sucked. So, you know, so that's nice. It's all been pretty chaotic on this end, and it's coincided quite well with the fact I've recorded everything in advance. But as far as all that's concerned, I mean, I've got this. I'm planning to basically do again another big bulk of recording over the course of sort of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If I can finish the recordings for both Grandia 2 and Getaway, then that's all well and good. But you know, that doesn't matter too much. I'll get it done as I'll get it done, folks. Don't worry. But yeah, I think that's about it, really. I can't think of much else. Anything more is just going to be me waffling on and wasting your time, really. So I won't do that, folks. Oh, silly me. Of course, there is one thing I have forgotten, folks. Oh, how could I forget that? My PA is going to be sort of having a right go at me for that one. Goodness me. One thing I have forgotten, folks, to mention, and I'll make this very quick, very quick, or as quick as I can. There is one game that, well, I've actually traded, because I got hold of Lightning Returns Final 13 recently, which I've played through and completed now. And I've traded that in, well, I didn't trade it in actually, I traded that with King Schreikel for a certain game of his that I'm borrowing for the time being, folks. And that is finally means I've finally got my hands on Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I have been enjoying it. There's a couple of little idiosyncrasies with it, it's kind of annoying me, but on the whole, I can't complain. Grand Theft Auto Online as well, for that matter, has been really good, folks. I don't know how many of you guys have GTA 5, but I do have important news, of course, with the whole crew system that is in the game, folks. Of course, you might not be surprised to hear that Black Shadow Incorporated has now opened its Los Santos division. And I welcome, well, not just me, but we welcome anyone at all, anyone here who watches the channel. If you would like to be a part of the Los Santos division of Black Shadow Incorporated, then you are more than welcome to come along and join with the party. You know, I don't know. I mean, I've got the 360 version officially. I've got no idea how many of you guys have GTA 5. I have no earthly idea. I really don't know. However, if you are interested in jumping along, you know, and I'm on it most evenings at the moment, as it stands. I'm racing to try and, you know, get. I badly want to get to the highest crew rank, just so I can say, yeah, I'm there. Sort of thing. But yeah, folks, if I'll probably try and put like a link or something like that below, or if you go to like the Rockstar Social Club site, you know, those of you who play GTA 5 now will know anyways. If you go into there, log in, register, and all that sort of thing, and we'll put a link sort of at the bottom to the crew itself, and you are more than welcome to join, folks. It'd be lovely to see some of you guys on it, you know, and hopefully obviously it's nice to be able to sort of, you know, do the LPs and that, but one sort of added bonus I've had of it is that a few people that I have, you know, met over my travels, you know, I do bits and pieces on like Xbox Live and that, anyways, and if any of you are willing to join along, it would be nice, and hopefully we can cause carnage together. You never know. But yeah, I figured I'd mention that quickly before I forget. And also, you see, the music's run out. I've overran again. I'm really not good at this. I need to start taking lessons. It's not getting good. So anyways, folks, so yeah, so that is that. So please join if you're so willing and able. It would be greatly appreciated. Hopefully I'll see you on that. We have got the 2 LPs coming towards an end, so I'm always taking any suggestions. I mean, Metal Gear Solid is what I will certainly be looking at doing very soon. But there is one LP that I was due to come first. I said there'd be a trailer, and a trailer there shall be. So I'll thank you guys for watching. I will see you in hopefully a day or two. I'm hoping tomorrow. I should get some recording done. It's Getaway next anyway, so I should see you guys tomorrow at the Getaway, where we will continue our story. But until then, folks, hope you enjoy the trailer, and I'll catch you later.